What's up, everyone? Back for another beer review, and today I'll be reviewing yet another beer from Hop Butcher for the World, and they're out of Chicago, Illinois, and this is their Glyphx. So this is an IPA that comes in at 6.75% alcohol by volume. No IBUs listed in time of review. This can is just under 1 month old, and I'm going to give a huge thanks and shout out once again to Hop Butcher for hooking me up with this one. I'll post a link in the description box to the beer mail unboxing video I did that contains all the goodies they sent my way, and this is going to be an interesting beer because of the hop bill, I think. So for this one, they're using Medusa, Dorado, Zappa, HBC-692 and HBC-586 hops. So I'd say Dorado and HBC-692, which I believe has been renamed Talus. I think they finally gave it a name. Correct me if I'm wrong, somebody out there, if you know exactly if that's true or not. I'm pretty sure, though, it's called Talus now. But Dorado and HBC-692 have been used in quite a few beers that I drink. But Medusa, not really. I think Other Half's pretty much the only brewery that I've drank IPAs from that have used that hop in the past. Zappa, the first time I ever had that in a beer that I can recall, is from Hop Butcher. And then HBC-586, I can't recall off the top of my head if I've ever had it in a beer, maybe once or twice. But this just seems like a fucking weird mix of hops. I have no idea what to expect from this one. Juicy guava, sweet pine, and tropical medley for the tasting notes. I have no idea. I'm excited, kind of scared, kind of, curious, but also, I don't know. I'm just kind of, we'll see. Hoping it works out quite well, but I don't know. I don't have any expectation for this. I have no idea what to expect. So, that's not hazy, which is awesome, actually. I guess it's a little hazy, but not like a typical Hop Butcher beer. I mean, on camera it's probably going to look hazy, but in person it has some haze to it, like a slight haze. It's this nice golden orange color, about a finger and a half of this bright white fluffy looking head. Yeah, I mean, it's hazy, but it's like some of their beers look like straight like turkey stock or something, or chicken stock, or gravy. This does not have that look. It's slightly hazy. Anyways, good nose. So I'm getting quite a bit of citrus, tangerine, orange, grapefruit. There's like the sweet bubblegummy thing going on to my palate. Well, to my nose. There's like a red berry in there, like a cherry, like some kind of like red fruit. Little bit of pine, they say sweet pine, sure, but has like a little bit of a pine presence to it. The fuck is that smell? It's not guava. They say tropical medley. Yeah, it's like a nondescript red berry. Maybe like a melon. Like a honeydew. This is fucking wow. So I thought it would be unique and interesting, but that one note is what's fucking kind of playing with my mind a little bit. My mind's playing tricks on me. It smells sweet. What the fuck was that? Now I'm getting something else. I don't know what's happening right now. What is that? Maybe it's guava. It has like this sharp acidic kind of nose to it. Like almost passion fruit-esque could be the guava. I just want to drink this because as I continue to smell it, it just keeps on changing. And I don't want to fuck with my mind anymore. It's broken. After smelling this beer, it's broken. I just want to drink it. Cheers to everybody out there, and thanks to Hop Butcher for this beer, I think. What the fuck is this beer? What is this beer? What is that taste? Holy fuck. I gotta go back for another sip. I don't know what the fuck I'm tasting right now. This has an abundance of like this really dank, sticky, sweet fruit presence that I can't pinpoint, and it's pissing me off. Body on this one's like lower side of medium, higher side of light, 6.5 or 6.75%, a little bit thin, whatever. Mouthfeel, it's not like one of their typical hazies. This is like an old school mouthfeel. Crisp, effervescent. You know, it's smooth, but it's not soft and creamy. I actually like the body mouthfeel because it's different from what I expect from them. The taste, though, there is this like dank, sticky fruit. It almost has like a papaya, like passion fruit, like almost acidic kind of vibe. It's not guava. And I keep on going back to guava because I can see it out of the corner of my eye, but it says juicy guava, and I'm just not getting that. I'm going to say it's like papaya, like a stinky, I don't even say stinky because it's like a dank papaya. It's fucking, that's weird. Right at the tip of the tongue, like right at the forefront of the palate. It's that, I'm going to say it's papaya. As it passes through, a little bit of that passion fruit kind of kicks in. More of a citrus kind of blast too, like tangerine and orange. Not quite grapefruity, but like a juicy tangerine and orange. Mid-palate, there's this floral, earthy kind of pine that hits. They say sweet pine. To me, it's like a just like a pine resin, but there's floral aspect. There's an earthy aspect, almost a grassy kind of just like all of it combined. It finishes sweet with a slightly dry finish, a mild bitterness, but this is a little bit sweeter for me, but it's not crazy sweet or anything. It has a sweetness to it that I really didn't anticipate smelling it, that it doesn't have any sweetness to it, but it does have a decent amount of sweetness. Mild bitterness, slightly dry, decent residual sweetness. 6.75%, you can't tell. This is just fucking with my mind. It's I don't get angry in beer reviews. You're just reviewing a fucking beer. Why get angry? But like, to me, like, I like to know what I'm tasting. And more often than not, when I'm tasting something, like, I can pinpoint that. There's some reviews out there where, like, I will just sit there and try to sit on that one tasting note that I can't figure out. And that's what I'm doing here. I was thinking like berries, and I got like a bubble gum in the nose that didn't carry over. Now in the back of the palate, I am getting sweet pine. So they did nail one of the tasting notes for me. Juicy guava, sweet pine, tropical medley. Tropical medley, yes. Sweet pine now in the finish is kind of hitting me. But juicy guava, I'm not getting. It's more like a papaya passion fruit kind of mix to me. And I'm getting more citrus. They didn't even mention citrus. I'm getting more citrus. This is a fucking weird beer. Here's the thing, though. Is it good? Yeah, I enjoy this. This is actually, it's fun because it's tough. And I've mentioned this in other reviews and even other Hop Butcher reviews. It's tough this day and age to get a hop-forward beer that bring something new to the table. You've heard a lot of people out there say, oh, I like that brewery, but 98% of their IPAs taste the same. People have said that for other half. People have said that for a lot of other breweries that, have hype or whatnot. They just be like, oh yeah, it's cool, but since everyone's using the similar hop bills, blah, blah, blah. This does not use a similar hop bill. Medusa, Dorado, Zappa, Talus, AK, HBC-692 and HBC-586 hops. That is not a typical malt bill. And when I was reading it, when they sent it to me and I did the unboxing and all the whole nine, I'm just looking, I'm like, that's a fucking weird hop bill. And now tasting it, it is a weird hop bill. This is a fun beer, though, and beer's meant to be fun, so I'm enjoying this one. I'm going to give this an honest rating like I always do. I'm going to give Glyphx from Hop Butcher a little 4 out of 5 and go 3.9 out of 5. I think that's kind of where it lands for me. It's fun, it's unique, it's different, it's enjoyable. It's made the review enjoyable because I don't know exactly what I'm tasting, but it's all over the map, but in a good way. This isn't one of those beers where you're sitting there going, oh, what the fuck, and then at the end of it, you're like, I don't like it. I'm going to drink the rest of that. I'm going to probably contemplate it until I'm done with the can. Let me pour the rest in here. I don't usually do that just because more often than not it's already. But yeah, there's no goodies at the end. It just looks the same as it ever was. I don't know why I just quoted a Talking Heads song, but I just did. And the days do go by. Anyway, yeah. It's just, I'm not getting like a lemon lime thing. I don't know. It's all over the fucking place, but in a good way. I like this beer. It's fun. 3.9 out of 5. Price and availability, Chicagoland. They're getting drips and drabs into Michigan. I don't know where else, but pretty much Chicago. And price point on this one, I want to say it's between $12.99 and $14.99 a 4-pack. So you're talking anywhere from like $3.75 around right, $3.75 a can to $3.50, $3.75 a can, somewhere in that realm. Yeah, that's a fair price to pay. And I would say by the time you see this review, this can will probably be 6 weeks old or something. But if you do see this on the shelf and most Hop Butcher stuff lies, or you can get this in a trade or wherever, try it out. Do so just to expand your palate. Just try to figure out different tasting notes from hops that aren't widely used in IPAs, because this is a fucking mindfuck of a beer, but in a great way. And I'm glad they sent me a can of this a couple cans. I'm just having a lot of fun. This is a fun fucking beer, and I'm enjoying it. So thanks to Hot Butcher. Thanks to everybody stopping by for another beer review here on the Beer Patrol. If you have had this one, post in the comment section. Let me know that this is definitely not a mindfuck of a beer and you got like 3 notes and that was it and I'm just being an asshole, which is usually the case. But maybe not. Maybe somebody out there had this one and is kind of going through the same stages that I am where it's like, what the fuck am I tasting? Maybe not. I don't know. I'm shutting it down. To the next one. Cheers.